Your girl T here, back with another Tea Time Thursday video. I know y'all are having a beautiful, blessed day because we're tea timers. It's absolutely what we do. Our affirmation of the day is, in the words of Neville, I'm not going to quote it verbatim, but I live in the presumption of success, therefore I cannot fail. I live in the presumption of success, therefore I cannot fail. If we assume we're success, nothing around us can fail. I wanted to talk to y'all today about, well, first, before I start the video, a lot of y'all have been asking me about coaching. I do post under my videos now that you can email me for coaching prices. There's a few options that I will give you. They're not expensive options, and they are introductory options. So just email me and I will break it down with you. Before I just said that, what's happening right now? I wanted to discuss with y'all today the list method. This has been a buzzword on YouTube for a little while now, the list method of manifestation. And it's very similar to the mini manifestation list that I tell y'all to do every single day. What the list method is basically you write a list of all the things that you are wanting to manifest in each category, like for love, married to SP, for money, be financially free, for health, be healthy and your health be 100% all the time, or whatever it is under each category that you want, you write it in a list. And what you are supposed to do, or you can take whatever variation you want from this because there are no limits in your reality. It's what you make of it. You can read the list a couple times a day. You can say an affirmation. This is the list method I believe they're talking on YouTube. You start affirming to yourself, everything on my list manifested. Everything on my list manifested. I can't believe I got everything on my list and it manifested so quickly and easily. You can do the affirmation throughout the day and you can refer back to the list when you want to refresh your subconscious on what's on the list. But when I did the list, I used the list method more in the mini manifestation way, where I would write 5 things that I was very unattached to and watch them manifest so that I could build my belief in manifestation. But this specific list method that they're talking about on YouTube is where you, like I said, draw up a whole list of everything you want to manifest and you start affirming everything on my list manifested. I can't believe I got everything on my list. Obviously, it's going to work, because I know that's the next question that's going to come. Does it work? Any technique you use will work. It's not the technique that's manifesting. I've said this since the beginning of my channel. I'm just saying it again for those of you who didn't hear it before. Any technique will work. It is the belief behind the technique that manifests. If you believe that the drinking water while you say affirmations works, so be it. If you think that declaring out loud once and dropping it works, so be it. If you think that riding your bike naked while saying affirmations works, so be it. I'm just being silly, but like, anything you believe works. This is the same thing when people have rituals that they do in any area of their life, and they feel like if they don't do that ritual, that they're not going to have success in that area. It's just the belief behind the ritual. People carry around crystals all the time. It's not the crystals manifesting. It's the belief that those crystals do what they say they're going to do that brings you in the money, that brings you in the health, that cleanses you, etc. We are all energy. We are all energetically inclined. If the energy behind us is that this technique that we're doing is going to work, then it will work. It's the same thing when I told y'all a long time ago, Sammy first introduced this in my life, where she kind of blew my mind when she said, you can make rules to manifestation, like everything I want manifests in 3 days or less. Because before that, I was doing all these affirmations in my mind, thinking I had to affirm a million times, endlessly till the ends of the earth to get what I want. But you can make rules like everything I want manifests in 3 days or less, or every time I blink, something manifests, or whatever rule you want to create. The thing here is, I think that a lot of y'all are having a hard time wrapping your mind around is that we have full creative control. We control the narrative on everything. So when you are looking outside of yourself to the 3D to validate what it is that you're creating, that is relying on an outside source. When you have to prove to yourself how powerful you are so that you can really believe in the fact that what you want will manifest based on whatever technique you choose, or maybe a lack thereof technique. Maybe you're fully aware that manifestation works and you have your program set down and you know how to get what you want, you know when it'll come, and you know how to get there. Whatever way you work the wheel, it is you who manifests in your reality. We're all walking around with these little bubbles of reality around us, and we are the bosses of our own little circles. So what rules we implement into our circle is what will manifest. And if the list method is going to work for you, then so be it. Let the list method work for you. The list method wasn't my favorite. I'm more of a freelance affirmer. I like to affirm as things pop into my mind. Like if I'm thinking about SP, I'll affirm there. If I'm thinking about money, I'll affirm there. If I'm thinking about this or that, I'll affirm as things pop into my mind. I don't really like being super like, I have to do this for 10 minutes. I just affirm as things pop up. But for you, you might be a more organized individual where you like certainty. You like it to be at this time of the day. You like it to be this many affirmations. The list method might be perfect for you then, because you are constantly affirming everything on my list manifested. I can't believe everything on my list manifested. And then whenever you want a refresher on your list, you can carry it with you in your wallet. You can put it up on your wall. You can do whatever you want with the list, but that's the affirmation you use to pair with it as a team. So I just wanted to introduce again the list method to y'all, because you have to understand too that the manifestation community is so huge now, and so many people are just jumping into the manifestation community now. And so there will be a lot of titles that call things new ways, like the list method, or I don't know, I can't think of another one right now, but they're like rebranding things that are already existing. Everything that you need to manifest is within you. It's essentially whatever way that you put yourself into the belief that you get what you want is how you're going to manifest. Because like I always say, we've been doing it since birth. And then we lost somewhere along the path that we had this power. And then once we wake up to that power or consciously manifest, we're doing the same thing we did before, but just using it more strategically to get the things that we actually want, as opposed to the things that we don't want, which is what the majority of us have been doing our entire lives, thinking that we were a victim to the 3D as opposed to the controller of the 3D. If y'all have questions, you know what to do. I love y'all, but not as much as you should be loving yourselves. Have a beautiful, blessed Thursday. Bye.